Katherine Swynford, Duchess of Lancaster, was born in 1350, and she got married to some knight, and he dies at like 22 years old, so she's already a widow at like 23, and so she's like a nanny for this guy, John of Gaunt, basically, and his wife, this lady Blanche, who is also, they're really young. Well, I don't know if John's so young, but Blanche is, and she has 7 kids by the time she's 22, although only 3 of those children actually survive. And she got the Black Plague or something, and she gets really sick, and I think that maybe why they got Katherine Swynford to be a nanny, because she's like all sick and needs help taking care of all these kids. And anyway, so John of Gaunt, he's like some big like duke kind of guy. I guess he probably goes around like in armies and stuff and does like little battles all over the place. And so he was overseas, and his wife Blanche, at the age of 22, she dies from the Black Plague, and he's away and probably feels like super guilty about it, because I think he probably really liked her. They seem to like be records of like he was, you know, like a loyal husband to her, whatever, and they even got buried next to each other, even like though he got married twice after her. The second time he gets married to some chick, I don't remember her name, but she's in here somewhere, and it wasn't really like a marriage because like he wanted to marry this lady, or like he like was in love with her. It was more of a like, oh, marry this lady because then that kingdom will like this kingdom, and we'll be like all like cool kingdoms together through this marriage. They just don't understand each other. Like they're not the same people. These are not people that should have been married. And so he still has Catherine around, and she's like, you know, the governess or like the nanny or whatever to like the kids, and like, you know, her kids are being raised from like her. She's got like a dead husband, and like John Gaunt has like a dead wife, and like so they kind of have all these kids together, but the kids are being raised like the same, and like so Catherine's kid, even though she's only a nanny, she like her kids get to be kids of privilege, like how John's kids are. So anyway, sometime at some point, like not too long after he's been like married to this new lady, he's like, oh, Catherine, you're really cool. You like, you know, take care of all of our kids, and like you're kind of like what I see is the mom figure in this house, so I'm attracted to you. And then they like have some like really passionate love affair. So then John of Gaunt's like, oh my god, Catherine, you're amazing, and I love you. And then Catherine's like, oh my gosh, I love you too. And then they like make out and stuff, and then like end up having 4 kids while he's still married to this other lady. And I'm sure the other lady's like, wow, Catherine, you like get pregnant a lot, and where is this child's father? Well, alright, continue raising all of these children, please, because you're the nanny, I guess, to these other kids too. So they do that, and then eventually the other lady dies, and then he finally gets to marry Catherine for real and legitimizes her illegitimate children and claims them as his own. And somehow he had some kind of like authority or influence over the king, where like the king was like really freaked out about him and was like, oh yeah, you do what you need to do, like I just want to make you happy, like please don't like mess with my family and mess with my kingdom, and like we'll be cool, because like I know you have a lot more money than I do, even though I'm a king, and like you're John of Gaunt, but like you're like really smart and got all these like good business deals and did better business than me, and I'm like the king and stuff. So and that is the story of Catherine de Roet Swynford, who single-handedly became a widow at 20 some odd years old, and then a nanny to a widower, and then married him, even though she was technically a mistress for a long time. But I'm pretty sure that the other lady was pretty aware, considering she was like
I mean, think about it. If you had some nanny in your house that kept getting pregnant and like the kids kind of looked like I don't know. Anyways, so that's the story and there you have it.